Happy Friday. It's time for our full-time voiceover income-only numbers from me, Hudson Barsness, 6 years full-time voiceover talent, and Todd Barsness, my dad, who is 16 years in the business. Thanks for stopping by. We've been doing these videos, boy, for a while now. We've had a couple different, how do I say this, settings where we were up in the old podcast studio, then we were downstairs in the kind of makeshift studio there for a while, and now we're in our own voiceover studio. So it took you that long to figure out for us to finally show you that we actually do have our own studios and we actually do make money doing this. So anyway, you can go back and check those out. Dad at his height was making over $300,000 a year, trying to make $6,000 a week. I was trying to make maybe $500 a week at that point. Fast forward to now, Dad's trying to semi-retire, slow down his business without cutting the water off too much and ruining his business. He's trying to make 188 this year.
188,000. Yep.
$188,000. He's passed $100,000 already. And then I am trying to make 110 grand. That's about $2,100 a week. And I am currently at $88,950.31. And I just had a Napa session, so I don't exactly know what the budget is for that, but that should put me over 90, which is what I made last year altogether. So a win there. So that's fun. It's been a good year, kind of a dream come true year. So I'm hoping to keep that going. Any thoughts
And
before we get going? Yeah.
and I'm at close to 130.
Wow. Okay.
So I've got about, I don't know, 60,000 probably around that to get for, 5.5 months.
Yeah.
So hopefully I'll be able to do that.
All right. I will jump into my numbers, but I also have a couple caveats that I have to set up. I'll do that after I'm done. One of them's the Napa session that I didn't know about. I already kind of set that up, so my bad. I'm going for $2,100 a week. I mentioned that already, so here's my week. 1 warm response in direct marketing, 2 auditions. Haven't heard anything back about those. I did 15 jobs this week between the platforms I'm on. Voice123, direct email marketing, Upwork, Voices.com, Fiverr, ACX, VO and my agents. So I don't typically book too much through Fiverr, ACX, the VO I'm not doing a whole lot for those things. I just have profiles there, and once in a while I'll get something on those. When I'm really slow, I'll start doing ACX auditions, so that's why I have that there. My Voice123 without Napa was 3 jobs, all new clients for a total of $625. I had 6 recurring direct email marketing client jobs and a new $2,000 one. That's 8 videos. That one's going to be, I will start doing the work this afternoon after we're done with these videos. And that was $2,000. So my total was between 7 jobs was $2,775. Then I had a job in a fix that I got paid for on Upwork for a total of $112.50. And then I had 2 small $50 Voices.com jobs from a recurring client, $40 a piece I get, that's $80. Like I said, nothing from Fiverr, ACX, the VO or my agent. My total in voiceover alone without Napa was $3,592.50. $3,592.50. I do editing for Dad on the side. I always put that in there for transparency's sake. 3 hours of editing, $20 an hour, $60 added to that total, $3,652.50. On to the caveats. 1, haven't heard about Napa yet. Don't know what that's going to be. I would think it'd be above 1,500, so that'll put me above 90, hopefully. Then next week, I already have $2,500 booked up from a new client from Voice123. Did a call with them to talk about the details, what they wanted. We're going to do a session on Monday to get the feel down. And then there's a couple other videos that they're going to do for me. They're going to send my way, and I'm going to do them. And that's $2,500. I didn't have, like I said, the Napa thing, so I'll put that towards next week once I figure it out. And that, I believe, is all the caveats that I have.
How fun to have.
It has been a fun
35, year. How much? $3,500 this week with all those caveats and 2,500 booked for next week already?
Yeah, like maybe, yeah, with Napa it's 1,500 and then
Yeah,
2,500. It's
yeah,
something like that. I don't know exactly, but
yeah.
yep, that'll be more clear by
Good
next
for
week.
you. Good for you.
Yes.
And
Yep.
so
Very thankful.
this week combined 7,000, not counting the change,
Yeah.
$7,748 for you and I.
Nice.
$7,748 combined in voiceover.
Nice.
For my
That's nice.
week, VO only income, I'm trying to make 3,500 per week, which is around 188,000 for the year. Voice 1230, voices.com. I had a job, $760 for that job. Upwork is zero. Fiverr was low this week at $768. And then my direct email marketing, all recurring clients at $2,628.75. I had two warm responses. And the only reason I say these, I don't usually comment on my direct email marketing warm responses, but I'm mentioning them because both of them were kind of job offers. I wasn't the only one
Mm.
that was offered the job. They were auditions, shortlisted auditions, but they were brand new, uh, warm responses that were talking about a specific job. So that's why I bring those up. My total $4,156.75 for the week. $4,156.75 for this week.
Nice.
I have a caveat as well.
Mm.
I did a political ad for a senator in Alaska. I got paid the session fee, but I don't know what the usage is going to be. It will be something, obviously, and I'm not even going to guess. I'm not even going to
Mhm.
guess because I just don't have a guess. So I'll let you know that'll go in next week if it comes in next week. But I've got that hanging out there.
Nice. All right. Anything else before we get out of Dodge?
That's it. That's all
Sounds
I've got
good.
this week. Yep.
We're here every week. Feel free to stop by. We're kind of a no frills voiceover channel.
If
We
you
don't
have
do a whole lot of
questions,
editing.
you have
Yeah.
questions, I mean, we're the only ones that I know of. Maybe you know of somebody out there in VO
No.
land that gives their exact numbers down to the cent every single week for 4+ years when Hudson
Mm-mm.
was scraping the bottom of the barrel and I
Struggling.
was I was
Struggling.
making over 300 grand. Um, and you can watch all of those. And I'll tell you, if you need some encouragement to keep going, just spin back a couple of years and watch week after week after week when Hudson wasn't hitting his goal and he had to work on his mind, his mindsets. And so
Oh yeah.
uh, I don't know if anybody that does this, whatever, but we do it because we think it's good for the industry to have accountability. Lots and lots of people out there telling you what to do. Lots and lots of people, with strong, strong opinions, but you have no idea what they make. And so, how do you know? How do you know? Referrals? I don't know. So I won't go into all that. But the point being is we're here week after week giving our numbers to the cent.
All right. We'll be here next week. No matter what. Have a good weekend. Book some work. See ya.
Yeah.